And yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim, back again to have another look at a route. No, that didn't start well, did it? Back again to look at a new route. That's what I meant to say. Oh, it's going to be one of those already, isn't it? Good night, everybody. Back to look at a new route. That's how I meant to start it. Can we just start again? Is that a thing? Can we do that? I'm guessing not. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. It's going to buckle up. Go grab popcorn now. Pause it. Go grab popcorn, because I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. Trains do go out on the YouTubes every single Wednesday on the same day that I stream them. Not the same thing, obviously, because I haven't got some sort of... I'm not a Time Lord. On a Monday on the YouTubes is the OMSI. On a Friday on the YouTubes is the rotation between the Firm Bus, the Tourist Bus, and the Bus. No, the Bus. Saturday, currently flight coming to an end. No one likes it. Is going to be trucking. And Sundays are going to be random things. So yes, it's one of those. So yes, finally now, after that's out the way, going to be having a first look at Birmingham Cross City. And good evening then, Nico, Trent, Sam, Cactus, I'm going to call you because there's another Dylan, JP, Chris. Right, so yes, Birmingham Cross City. A couple of routes come with it. We're going to do the two longest ones. One is 84 minutes, early bird. And then we'll do the 83-minute one. So the 84 minutes, it's an early start for your first service along the Cross City line. Starting at Birmingham New Street, you'll take the train 5003 ECS to Bromsgrove, and then you'll operate train 2U03 on all stops to Four Oaks. The lines are quiet at this time of the morning, but you still have to make sure you run on time. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. So it is an 11-mile trek to the first stop, so we do get to see a bit of the line. It's early in the morning. I have had a quick look to make sure I work out how not to turn it on. It's not an electric bus or anything, so I should be fine. And yeah, lines that I've travelled on across Birmingham, so it'd be quite interesting to actually do them. Indeed, Sam. Yes, the YouTube Around the World series that we never went around the world. The Around the World series that was, let's see if we can fly to Canada. That's coming to an end in May. Good morning, driver. That's me. It's an early start to make sure the first morning trains depart on schedule, as otherwise the whole timetable easily gets into a shambles. Take this ECS down to Bromsgrove non-stop and then operate back to Four Oaks as train 2U03, stopping at all stations. Get the train ready and depart when the starter signal allows you to. It's on green, so it's already a thing. Right, I'll better put my thing up. So we will put some lights on. Is that lights? Yep, there's some lights. That's fine. We will do the thing into the thing. We'll do the thing into the... Hang on, we've got to put the thing in. There we go. Okay. So we're the green's the thing, and then we do the go. I did say it was like Doctor Who. Good evening, John. Hey, yo, Stevie Dog. That's quite close. I'm enjoying the weather. It's weathery. I'm a geek. I don't do going outside. So yes, so right. It's just leaving Birmingham New Street behind us. So the station up above. And then Selfridges and all that lot. Probably not modelled in here. Around here somewhere. So it's an 11-mile trip down to the first stop at Bromsgrove. And then we're going to do an all-stop service. So we're going to go via Gloucester Down, pick up passengers from Bromsgrove. We're due there at 6:06. Then Barnt Green, Longbridge, obviously where Rover used to be. Northfield. I used to spend time in Northfield. Kings Norton, Bourneville, where the Cadbury's factory is. What are you doing to me? Thank you. University of Birmingham. Five Ways. There's a good kebab place at Five Ways. Birmingham New Street, Dudston, Aston, Gravely Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, and Four Oaks. So plenty of stops. Yeah, I'm with you there, Sam. And hi, A-Trail. So we're not stopping until we get to Bromsgrove. We'll back the power off a little bit. Have we got a view of the inside? Oh, we have got a view inside. Why are there passengers on board? What station have I just left? Dudley. No, just left Birmingham New Street. So we're going through the tunnels. Any lights? They're on. See, they're on. Inside there are lights. That makes it a bit better, I suppose. Are you certain of your stopping pattern? I'm not certain of anything. This is train sim. I mean passengers. Oh, hang on, that's a view. Yeah, there's lights on. They're just not very bright. Hi, Bandyman. Because the Bandyman can. And did we not just hear a second ago? I just went through all the stops. People keep complaining about the sound of the train when accelerating. It's different. This is for Dudley Moore. At last! Awesome. A huge talent. And in one of my favourite films, Arthur. Right, so this is Five Ways. I say there's a nice kebab place at Five Ways. So making our way to Bromsgrove. So early in the morning. So this is an 83-minute or 84-minute run. And then we'll do the other one that's 83 minutes. It's because there's a bug. It's not meant to go quiet. Oh, okay. That's fine. Arthur was brilliant. I actually quite enjoyed the second one as well. Bing. Oh, that's not a view. That's a view. So by the side of the canal. Oh, we can go up to 50 now. Go, 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 go. So we're due there at 6:06. What train am I driving? An electric one. I don't know what they are. It's a train. 323? 323. Okay, well, it's quite quick. Bing. Well, it doesn't sound bad for an electrified train. Yeah, it's not an electric bus, so I'm fine with it. Thankfully, the people of YouTube will never see that content. They will never know. Horn is good. Oh, that's quite horny. It's different. Cuts off quite quick. So yeah, lots of stops. So Bromsgrove, Barnt Green, Longbridge, Northfield, Kings Norton, Bourneville, so get some chocolate. Selly Oak University, Five Ways, back to where we just gone through, back to Birmingham New Street, and then Duddeston, Aston, Gravely Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, and Four Oaks. Diesel beats electric any day, absolutely. I like a bit of diesel. I wonder if we're going to get any the what's the word I'm thinking of? Daylight. That's what I was thinking of. I wonder if we're going to get any of the daylights. It's quite nice. It's quite moody. Oh, 60 limit. Or we can put more of the powers. Yeah, this bit doesn't go close to Dillon, I think. 8 miles to go to Gloucester Down. Moody, Birmingham, sounds like Dillon. True. You sure you're not from Birmingham then, NT? Actually looks like it's early in the morning. What is the timing gate? Oh god, that's some speeding. 5:55. Oh, 45 coming up, then a 30. Then back to a 70. How's my Brummie accent? You're always our kid. It's always a bit moody in Birmingham. I spend between the ages of 17 and probably, blimey, 30. I pretty much spent every weekend in Birmingham. And I used to come back to where I live on a Monday with a slight Birmingham twang. Right, so 45 limit coming up down here. So these stations, we're pretty much, I think we're just doing a loop out and round and back again, going back through New Street and out the other side. So quite a lengthy route. Oh, that's some lights. That's hopefully warning me of the speed limit change, which I've slowed down for way too early, of course. Actually sounds quite nice. Mark, thank you very, very much for that. That's really nice of you. Welcome to the, well, I suppose technically it's a community, but madhouse, I think, is probably more the term for it. Asylum? We should probably call it an asylum. Oh, hello, single yellow. That probably means we're going to switch tracks. Down to a 30. Birmingham or Swingham chatter, yeah. Okay, so switch over here. Through King's Norton. I'm used to it now. Last night was fun. Took a while for you to get the bus moving. No, it didn't. That's just a vicious rumour. The patients run this place. They do. Right, 70 limit. So I'm not normally a fan of electrics, but it actually sounds quite nice. Haven't seen any other trains yet, so we are definitely the first service of the day. And if you are new to the stream, by the way, there is a link to said asylum down there. If you want to be part of a community that, well, it's a bit warped, then do check that out. If you're watching this on YouTube, that link will be in the description below to check out the Discord community. Isn't it all lowering and raising of the buses? You'd think that, you know, I'd had an issue with moving a bus in a stream. That never happens. Can't prove it. That's some speeding. Oh, blimey, a 20 coming up down here. Northfield. You used to get off the bus in Northfield, and you used to have to walk down a lane, Merritt's Lane, to where I used to stay, and there was a pub there called the Merritt's Brook. I don't know if it's still there. And quite a few times, I don't know how, I walked up to the pub, like broad daylight, Saturday afternoon, and then left the pub, it was dark, and had issues walking. Not sure what happened. Well, that was quite nice. At least the trains don't lower. We've seen the evidence. You haven't seen the evidence. There's no proof. Right, 45 limit. Then down to a 20. Coming up to Longbridge. Unfortunately, the remnants of the factory, as was. There was something in the water, Sam. Definitely. I remember walking up to this building, and then when I was walking away from it, I just lost the ability to walk, lost the ability to speak, and somehow then fancied a kebab. I don't know what happened. It was like about 5 or 6 hours it sort of passed. They're dangerous places, those buildings. They should, put signs outside warning people. Actually, a very nice pub as well. So if you're ever in the Northfield area of Birmingham, check out the Merritts Brook, providing it's still there. Right, 20 limit. 1.99 cheap wine from Aldi. Last time I went to France, we had a competition as to who would buy the cheapest bottle of wine and drink it. And I bought a €1 bottle of wine, and well, let's just say it wasn't pleasant drinking. Yeah, but it didn't happen once, Sam. It happened sort of fairly regularly, so I can't think that someone twatted me with something. Right, so 20 limit currently. I'm up to a 90 limit now. What do I think of this route? I've only been doing it for like about 15 minutes, but so far, yeah, quite liking it. It'd be better when I get some stops and some passengers and stuff. But yeah, I quite like this, making your way to start the route. So leaving Birmingham New Street, signed on as a driver, make your way empty to Bromsgrove. Although, we've got passengers on board. But yeah, so far, liking it. Sort of fills a gap in my UK train sim network as well. Well, yes. Thankfully, I'm currently alcohol free. Hope he wasn't trying to start it like the e-bus. I don't know what there's videos on YouTube of me perfectly moving an e-bus, so I don't know what you're talking about. It must have been 40. By the time this goes on, actually no, it's going on YouTube next week, damn it. Don't check the VOD out, people, from Twitch. Ever doing a Pacer special? It's an annual Christmas thing, so there will be another long Pacer trip coming up. It may even appear somewhere around the world again, like it did in Japan. You never know. It was quite cool taking a Pacer to Japan. Right, 1.6 miles to our first place then, the Go Via. And then I should imagine we're not too far from Bromsgrove. And then we'll start picking up passengers. So far, I'm quite liking it. Lines are running quite smooth, which is nice. Audio's quite good. That's just quite pornographic. Imagine if you could do Dundee to Penzance. Yeah, you can't do it directly, that's the problem. Right, Gloucester Road down. So speed limit change. Price and breakage. So we've got 75, then an 80. Oh, that 205 was just awesome. Yeah, I do need to try and sort something with that again. Upon arrival at Bromsgrove, relieve the passenger doors, change cabs and update the destination screen. Departure is 6:11. Okay. I can't even blame Mr. Daniels anymore. I may have to just come to the truth. He may be slightly odd. You and me both there, Sam. And you know what? I don't really care. If people have got a problem with me being odd, it's their problem. That's quite a steep hill. 40 at the bottom. Odd is good. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm far from normal. Okay, put Bromsgrove at the bottom of a hill. Yes, only the 323 that comes with the route. But so far, I'd say, you know, 2 83-minute routes and some like 45-minute routes. So far, quite nice. Ninth century Anglo-Saxons. Put Bromsgrove. Bromsgrove. Put Bromsgrove at the bottom of the hill. This is for Steve Strange. Could be me. Right, so we got a 40, then some jumbled up limits. And then a 40, and then a 30. So we just err on the side of caution and slow it down. It does look quite moody, actually, for this time of the morning. Not in a Dylan sort of way, but it looks quite, you know, because bit of sort of mist on the ground. I wonder if it tells me how to set a destination display. Hopefully that's a thing. Right, so we're due out of here at 6:11, so 4 minutes time to get in, unload, turn around, so that's fine. Yeah, I can see where that noise is a bit odd, where I'm not slowing down anymore, but you know, it's only just released, a couple of little bugs, you expect that. So we'll put a link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube to where you can purchase the line. Based on things so far, I'd probably say it's worth it. I'm a fan of a single lever controller. That was a noise. Right, so I've got to change ends. There we go. Set up a destination display. How the heck do I do that? Put the key in this time, I suppose. No, that was already on then. Okay. Right, so you've got to go back the other way. How the heck do I do the... Hang on, is there a... Hang on. There you go. That's quite bright. Oh, hang on, I better turn it... Let me turn the cab light off so I can see. Turn the... There we are. Okay, class 323 destinations. Where am I going? What's my final destination? I don't know. Where am I going? Four Oaks. There's one there for Four Oaks. Are they in alphabetical order? Four Oaks, semi-fast. 018. Do I put it in here? How do I do it? Okay. Anybody? Where do you put the dust? Because logically it would be that, wouldn't it? And that's not actually... It does it for me. Oh, well, I told me to set up the thing. Hang on, I'm bleeping. I got out of my seat. I better put my lights on. It's gone very quiet now. Anybody? Dust. Anybody? Oh, so it does it for me. Okay, I'll put my light back on then. Oh, if I can. There we go. That's quite bright. Right, so we got a tick. We did the first thing. Now we're at the Brom's Groves. Let's see if it will put a destination doofer thingy on the WhatsApp. It would have been quite nice to be able to do it myself, as I made for all the effort to stand up and go and do it. The fan works. Does it? I was going to pull the big red knob. Oh, hang on. We'll test the fan later. Barnt Green, 3.8 miles. Oh, we didn't do the thing. Need AP trains that work in destinations. Oh, sacre bleu. That's fine, as long as people know where I'm going. Bottom of the radio. Oh, one of these. Screen demister fan. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a hot day, I'll put my fan on. Doesn't very fanny. I'll turn it off. Right, Barnt... Oh, back up the hill again now. Barnt Green in 3.5 miles. I got a fan. Woohoo! Warp speed, Captain. Oh, 80. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. She can't go any faster. Yes, I know what I said, Sam. Oh my god, that sounded epic. Not the useless games platform. Right, 2.93 miles to Barnt Green. Try and work out how it stops then. Well, I sort of stopped it okay, didn't I? So destination display isn't a thing, despite the fact it says, you know, to set it up. But yeah, that's fine. Just thought I'd honk at the green light. Lights have feelings too. As Larwood put that braking sign in the cab. Yeah. Are you certain of your stopping pattern? No, if it was Larwood, it would be do not brake 1 mile before the station. So in that case, then I'd brake 2 miles before the station. Do I start braking now? That's a hell of an incline, isn't it? Because I'm flat out and I'm just about speeding up. Isn't that called the Licky Incline? Or am I making things up? This train has really good brakes. Give them a good test. Okay. We'll see. Barnt Green. 1.5 of the miles. We'll see how brave I am. I'll take my brave pill. It didn't say horn, it said whistle. I'm panicking. I'm doing like 70 and I'm a mile away. Bing. Is the red one, the brave pill. Yeah, if all else fails, just bang that. I'm braking. A little bit of braking. Not all the braking, just a little bit. Got to think of passenger comfort, see? Okay, yeah, that was way too early for brake one. That's a test. That was just a test to see how good the brakes were. So that was what? 0.8 of a mile? So I can go a bit further than that and just put it on stage 1. The red button turns the train into an e-bus. That was a noise. That was lots of noise going on. Okay, a little bit farther forward. Now I'm at the back. Everyone can get on. Everyone can get... Oh, 2 trains. Okay, so that's not bad. So, yeah, 3/4 of a mile, stage 1 from 70 miles an hour. Okay. Okay, that's noted. I'll forget that, obviously, for the next one. But, you know, it's noted. I remembered it for like 30 seconds, something like that. And then I'll just forget it again. So it was me accelerating then. I thought, well, I'm not moving. Long Bridge, 2.6 of the miles. That's obviously the motors. I don't know if it must be how they actually sound. You buzz back to the conductor if you wanted to. No, don't encourage them. AC motors. Oh. Is there any freight? No, it's all passenger. Shame actually, because freight does run along this part of the line anyway. I don't know if this fills in a gap that I've had in my UK network. Getting across Birmingham hasn't really been a problem. I don't think there's anything at either end of this that links up with any other line. I think there's any common platforms, stations rather. New Street certainly. Bromsgrove. I don't think anything else intercepts with Bromsgrove. I don't think anything else intercepts with sort of Edgbaston or anything the other side. Right, 1.8 miles to Longbridge. It's quite a sad sight actually last time I drove past Longbridge, from driving past there sort of 20 years ago when it was just all hustle and bustle, and to now it's just empty basically. It's houses mainly. Lichfield, Trent Valley. Oh, okay. Any Wales lines? Yeah, I've got the one that goes from the South Wales, and I've got the one that goes from Cardiff up to Shrewsbury. That's actually quite a good line. Right, so we've got 30. My aim is to get all of the available UK routes. That's what I'd like to do. I don't think I'm far off. There isn't many I haven't got. Right, so 30 limit down here, and then we come into Longbridge. Is that the one that goes to Llandovery? Possibly. Yeah, locomotives I'm not bothered by. I'm quite happy with the trains that come with routes. Apart from a couple, I've not bought like locos to go with lines. Does look quite nice along here. So there used to be a line that ran into, obviously, Rover, because they used to load cars. I'm guessing it's this one on here that's now overgrown. That used to run maybe up there into Rover. Right, Longbridge. Actually, it does sound really nice. Apart from that bit. That does sound a bit strange. Why are they walking in? We've got Aled Jones over here. And braking. There we go. It is odd. It's only getting used to with electrics is it just goes completely silent when you put it into a station. It's like there's no noise. It's all gone quiet. Can't hear a thing. It's like there's nothing going on. Right, next station. It's not meant to. Oh, okay. Okay, Northfield, platform 1 in 1 mile. The Cal Sim, good evening. Yo, Stevie, I'm back. Did you get permission to leave? What's that dashboard? What dashboard? What are you on about? Right, Northfield down here. Looked weird when I was at the stop. Okay. Sure it's not you. Like eyesight, dodgy screen or something. It's an e-bus. He wasn't watching yesterday because it was OMSI. And I had no problems with the e-bus anyway. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, okay. Right, into Northfield. See, that's nice. I like the slowing down noise from the inside. Maybe not that so much. Seems like we just chuck some random noises together. I was hissing Sid. So that's Northfield. All ticks so far. So Kings Norton, Bourneville, gonna get some chocolate. Selly Oak, University of Birmingham, Five Ways, Birmingham New Street, Duddeston, Aston, Gravely Hill, Erdington, Chester Road. That's my road. Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, and finally Four Oaks to go on this trip. Kings Norton then in 1.4 miles. What if anybody ever sits in these middle seats? You wouldn't, would you? You'd sit here and then you'd sit like there if you had to. No one would ever sit in the middle seat. I'd rather stand up. If I had to sit in the middle seat, I'd just stand. Thanks very much. Why they're 3 and 1, 2 and 2 better? Well, it's a commuter train, isn't it? So pack them in. Alright, 40. It's getting lighter. Quite like that. Quite like the lightiness. That's noisy. So coming up, next train sim stream that's going to be coming up is actually going to be earlier next Wednesday. Going to be 3 p.m. Because it's going to be a 5.5 hour stream going from Glasgow up to Mallaig. One journey. So we'll be starting earlier because of the length of time. So that will, of course, go on YouTube after it's done. So that'll appear the week after this does. But yeah, looking forward to that. Alright, down into King's Norton we come. And that's going to be all sorts of diseasely goodness as well. Well, hopefully. Catch. Yeah, well, I might move it to. I'm just trying to think of time. That's why I thought 3 o'clock, because being 5.5 hours. But I might end up shifting it to 4 o'clock. But it'll still be on YouTube. If you have your popcorn for that one, indeed. Next stream's coming up, though, for those watching live. Tomorrow night, back with some flight. Some multiplayer flying an X-Plane going from Memphis to Key West. Friday night is some American trucking. Saturday lunchtime is going to be something special. But it's going to be multiplayer. That's going to be interesting. Saturday evening, some Forza. Sunday, some truck and logistics sim. Sunday night, Day of Infamy. Multiplayer shooting. Monday, some scrap mechanic in multiplayer. Monday evening, some Wreckfest. Tuesday, some farming. New farm. Going to show you that on Tuesday. Wednesday is then that 5.5 hour train sim stream. So that's the next week of streams. So over the Easter weekend, 2 streams a day on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I've linked my Amazon to Twitch, but no notification on here. Is it new subscriptions on here only? No. You're showing as a subscriber. It might just take a little while. It's not an instant thing. Right, Bourneville. Just round the corner. Where the Cadbury factory is. I do like the acceleration of this. It's quite nice. Cream eggs time, indeed. Right. Finger slipped. Into Bourneville we come. Yeah, quite liking this route already. Nice and relaxing. I love a single-handed train anyway. So you've got one lever that does the accelerating and brake. So it's nice from that point of view. Nice cup of tea. Cup of tea. You got tea? Oh, that braked too early. We've had discussions recently about other sims that look good compared to ones that maybe don't look as good. And I'm definitely of the camp that I would rather spend time in a sim that doesn't look as good as the pretty ones that are out there now, but gives you more playability. This being one of those. So it's just so nice. Don't you start talking about train sim. I didn't mention anything. I just said other pretty sims. That's all I said. And just, I'd rather have something that was more developed, with more going on, more lines, longer lines, more content than those pretty sims. That's all I said. You just leapt to the conclusion that I was talking about Train Sim World. That's a you problem, not a me problem. Right, Selly Oak is next. Once they stop that total silence when it's at a station, I think the audio is quite good. And you jump to the correct conclusion. Uh-huh. Yes, Selly Oak Hospital. Been there a few times. Been to the A&E more times than I'd like to remember. Yeah, really impressed with the line so far. The roundabouts beat me. No, it was after spending time at the nightclub alley. It was more like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's done its thing, hasn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah, we've gone all pixely. Oh, I love Twitch. I really do enjoy Twitch and the fact that it looks after those people that end up giving money to Twitch. It's just so nice. It will come back. Every week. Thanks, Twitch. There we go. Starting to improve. Didn't do it last week, actually. It's just bizarre. It's just, oh yeah, we just reset the servers sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. on a Tuesday or Wednesday. No one's streaming. It's fine. It's obviously, I think they do it because it must be the quietest time for load on the server. So they've got to do it at some point. But you'd think this is a European server. Why not do it in the middle of the night? Really bizarre. It's slowly picking back up again. Slowly. Yay. Right. University of Birmingham is coming up. And onwards. So there's the canal down there. That was bad, Trent. That was really bad. I read somewhere today that in Microsoft Flight Sim, there's now someone that's done a mod for the Suez Canal and put in that boat that got stuck, so you can now fly over it in MSFS. That's a thing. boat stuck. Do you not? Have you not watched the news, Trent, or like Twitter or anything? The boat that got stuck and is causing a global issue to freight movement. Yes, it has now. That's definitely a noise. Last time I watched the news was a year ago. I don't watch the news, but I listen to the news on the radio, and I do spend some time on the Tweety. Mainly blocking ads. It's my new favourite game on Twitter. You get an advert, I just block the advert. It's a thing. 5 ways. Minus 835 points. So I'm doing well. I did that and ended up with adverts in Arabic and Japanese. Minus is a good number. It is. Yeah, definitely liking the route. Right by the side of the canal. I like the fact it's quite a moody morning. And what time of day is the other scenario we're going to do? There's a snow one. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm liking that the stations aren't too close together. Well, it's as they are, I suppose. So it's not like some of the London ones where you just accelerate, stop, accelerate, stop, accelerate, stop. And that bit at the beginning where you travel to the first stop is actually quite nice to do. Right, 30 coming up around here. As we come into 5 ways. And then back into New Street. Yeah, I like the fact it's getting lighter. Really liking the train. Not sure about this glare is a bit bright. I can turn the light off now, I suppose. There we go. That's better. I hear a train. The details are very good despite some of the train noise. Again, that's a bug, so that will be fixed. So it's only just released, what, a week ago? So I'm sure things like that will be fixed. Right, into 5 ways. Yeah, it's that noise that's a bit strange. But, you know, it's a thing. The way out is that way. I've now parked there. I can't see the doors. There we go. We'll hide on the stairs. We'll sit on the stairs. Be like Kermit the Frog. Halfway up the stairs or halfway down the stairs or whatever it was he sang about. Halfway up the stairs? Right, back into New Street then. Dylan's been blamed 20 times. Of course. It's always Dylan's fault. Hours work, work was work. Right, so the reverse of what we did coming out, we've got to go back in at ever decreasing speeds, which I'm now already speeding at. So down to a 20. Don't blame you, it's not your fault. No, it is. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to doing the Tenants again on Friday. I could have shown you the new thing for House Flipper that's being released tomorrow. I could have shown you that tonight, but there's a bit short notice because trains. Right, 20 limit coming up. Well, keep your eye on Discord, Trent, is all I'll say. Because there could be a little something coming up. Right, down to a 10. Hi, Aidan. Quack. Indeed. Yeah, I've overslowed is what I've done there. Why am I going this slowly? At 20 limit, I was doing like 5.6 miles an hour. That's some lighting. Oh, now I'm speeding. Birmingham's always that bright. Shame its inhabitants aren't. It looks so hazy. It does look quite hazy. Good job you're not a Brummie. You nearly are. Accenti, Dylan. Hey, accenti. You're more Birmingham than anybody else. Well, not than people from Birmingham, obviously. Very slow approach into Birmingham New Street. And stop. Oh, that was a noise. Right, so we made it to Birmingham New Street. Lots of ticks all the way. Next we've got then is Duddeston, Aston, Gravely Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield and Four Oaks of this trip. And then we're going to do another one as well afterwards. You don't have the proper Dudley accent. I'm from Dudley. Yeah, I've got a knife. But it does actually look like New Street. I quite like this audio under here as well. This is how it should be. That was quite loud. How long is this route? In total, 84 minutes. Just need the announcements, yeah. Say it, see it, sorted. Call the British Transport Police if you fancy a chat. No, don't do that. Not advisable. They won't appreciate that. In terms of miles, don't know, actually. 50 or something rings a bell. 52, something like that rings a bell. Say it, see it, chav it. But yeah, I quite like the sounds under here, which is quite nice. So we come into Birmingham New Street that side now, going out to the side. Duddeston, platform 2 is the next stop in 1.44 of the Miles. Always quite a nice feeling when you used to come into New Street. I was always going in on a Friday, looking forward to a weekend. It was always quite sad coming out on a Sunday evening. It's like, oh, going back home. Last time we came out of here was in our, what was we in, HST? Going from Birmingham down to Bristol, I think. Bristol Bear, yes. We're heading towards the light. Is this the end? Is this what it's like? Stay away from the light. Looks like someone's letting off fireworks. Just because the lady loves milk tray. Oh, 30 limit. Okay. Bit more power. You had been. So did I. Yeah, sky's a bit iffy. But, you know, apart from that. The nuclear glow is the bloom effect. It looks bad at some times of night. It's not bad now. Oh, some speeding. So up out of New Street. Head towards Duddeston. The line splits and goes various ways. Am I on time? Due into Duddeston at 6:50:15. Our ETA 6:50:18. 3 seconds behind schedule. So no. Because it's the last trip before the end of the world. Yeah. This is the train to the end of the world. Meatballs and a pasta. I had frankfurters, french fries and beans. It's the first actual meal I've had in 3 days. Something like that. Go towards the light. I can see the light. Hallelujah. I'm doing good. Trekking around Birmingham. WhatsApp. Not on WhatsApp. Right, here we are in Dudderston. Roughly on time? Yeah, a few seconds late now. WhatsApp? What's that? What do you mean WhatsApp? What's that? You're supposed to be young and... No, you're actually not hip and trendy, are you? It's a social media network. Platform thing. A communications device between persons. On the app that's called What's. And it's owned by Bookface. Free text. And you can send picture messages free. That's a horn. And video call for free. Aston. I don't think I've ever video called anybody. That's a thing. Because only idiots use Facebook Messenger. That's PP. Right, Aston at 1.18 miles. Do I really want to? Not really. So, somewhere near the Aston Expressway. That lighting's actually, it's not offensive. It's actually, I quite like the sort of the glow to it now. First thing you do when you start a conversation is, or start convert, is Chanaji emoji to an animal. That's double yellows. How are we doing on the tickie front? Oh, tickies are good. We're good with the tickies. It's obviously not a very used line running down there. Oh, towards the buffers. I should imagine it probably wouldn't be. 1. Containing down here, say 2. Ha ha ha. Alright, Aston coming up. Over the slightly murky looking canal. And the Aston Expressway. Why did I put the emergency brake on? Did I do that? I don't think I did that. Okay, that was the thing. We'll open the doors anyway. Oops. I didn't do the thing in time. Would I recommend Brigham to visit? Where's Brigham? No idea. Hi, Hillsman. So, yeah, rear of the train, slightly... Birmingham. No idea. Accurately leaves it. He can't go there because he can't spell it. Trent can only visit places he can spell. How comes I started 1 hour early today? I didn't. I always start at this time on a Wednesday. Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays are always 6 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays are 7 p.m. Yeah, something's slowing me down. Oh, we're fine now. I'm forever changing it. I'm not forever changing it. Scroll back up through the stream information. You'll see it's been the same thing for about the last month. Or more than that, actually. Probably since Christmas. Right, 40 limit now, and up to a 45, up towards Gravely Hill. Wheelchair ramp? Why are you saying wheelchair ramp? I haven't left, I haven't like not pressed the buggy button or something. Gravy Hill, yes, a hill made of gravy. You can slide down it and eat it. This route should come to Train Sim World. No. Don't go ruining my routes. It's too long for Train Sim World. It's 85 minutes. Trent, thank you very much for the host. Because, you know, people who play Train Sim World can't cope with anything more than an hour. And Skippy, thank you for the host. Right, up into Gravely Hill we come. But the route is 50 plus miles. Yes. But it's too long time-wise. It's 84 minutes. So it won't work on Train Sim. Right, point 3 of the melees. Something's definitely slowing me down. I think I've still got brakes applied. I'll try and sort that out when I'm at this stop. Don't mention how bad Train Sim World is, because Mr. Mardy will get all Mardy again. Right, let's put that back into forward and off. Open the doors. I already am Mardy. Don't push it, Pina. Is that another tick? Did we get tickage? We did get tickage from Aston. Are we going to get tickage from Gravely Hill? So still a few stops to go. And Erdington. Right, mile to Erdington. Yeah, really liking the route so far. It seems fine now. We're speeding up okay. Of course he hasn't. He doesn't watch any content. Yeah, that's what it was. He still hasn't noticed the shout out that he got in a video recently. Someone else noticed and commented on it. Exactly. Don't say which video it was, Trent. Because obviously Pina will be watching them all, so he'll know. OMSI is more fun than Train Sim World. No, it's not. Well, that's a tough one, actually. Is OMSI more fun than Train Sim World? Fun? No. Neither of them are. They're both as bad as each other. I did like the West Somerset Railway one in Train Sim World. I must admit that was quite good. I just it's just, I don't know, it's just something lacking for me. What's all this Omsy talk? You had your Omsy last night, now shut it. Trains. Chaos only wants to hear about trains. This is a train. We don't want to hear about trains. We want to talk about trains, not talk about anything else other than trains. So I can't talk about tomorrow's flight then. That's not allowed. It's very quiet in here. It's a quiet carriage. It's quite noisy. Can we open the thing? Oh, open the window. Meh, meh. Right, Chester Road. I've never been to Chester Road. Eddington. I know roughly where it is. How are we doing on the ticket front? Chester Road is fine. So Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, and then Four Oaks, which is 4 miles away. And then we'll do the other scenario. Lots of hills around here. Chester Road is coming up there, and then we have the Wild Green. We're watching Steve's Omsy from last night in that carriage. I don't think so, somehow. They're all watching the train video done up on YouTube today. That's what they're watching. Wow, there's people walking across the... No! Oh my god, I hit him. $50 points off a hit a pedestrian. God, I would have sped up. I would have got more points if I would have sped up. Bits of blood all over the front of the train. Chester Road. It's my kind of station. It's very quiet when the train stopped. I'm just having a diesel noise of things going on. It's like so, it's oh so quiet. This train is now out of service. No, it's fine. Just wipe the blood off and carry on. Wild Green. I'm watching the England match. England playing what? Is it Tiddlywinks? I'd watch that. All of the powers. Poland. Make your mind up. Is it England or Poland? What? So is it England versus Poland in the Tiddlywinks Championships then? Anybody else know what he's on about? Is it England or Poland? Make your mind up. Oh, the game is called Poland. Oh, I see. So it's England playing a game called Poland. Okay. Not heard of it. Is it like Tiddlywinks? It's a train race. England versus Poland. Why is Dylan getting the blame for that? Do you use a stick? Sorry, what? In Tiddlywinks? No, you don't use a stick in Tiddlywinks. The World Cup qualifier of Tiddlywinks. Or what channel is this on? I'm going to have to watch that. You're being blamed for the entirety of Poland. You are. I started watching the Queen's Gambit earlier, which is about chess. I know nothing about chess, no idea how to play chess, never thought I'd be interested in chess. It's actually quite a good show. You've not played What? You've not tiddled with your wink? Don't they bounce a ball and pick things up off the floor in Tiddlywinks? No? Meh, meh. Alright, Sutton Coldfield is next. Did you hear about the fair... What? Did you hear about the fair DTG are going to be in, which will happen in April? Yes. I am all up on my DTG news. Well, that's the point. I need to arrange my interview. Oh, that's going to be a... No, speed limit's down there. No. Interview about this thing that I do. I'm being interviewed. Bing! Right, Sutton Coldfield. He's coming up down here, isn't it? Going to Sutton Coldfield, don't I? I do things. I do interview with a vampire. That's you, Larwood. You sleep during the day, you only come out at night. That's majorly early of the breakings. Am I being interviewed because of my expertise in bus and train driving? Trains mainly, not buses. Steve is a famous YouTuber telling us about his millions. If only you knew. Right. Into... It's got a bit of lean. We got some lean. We got some speed as well. But they can sort of get off if they want from there, can't they? It was close. That wasn't bad. That was alright. That was acceptable-ish. We're in the tunnel now, ready for the next stop. But it won't give me a tick now, will it? Because I've overshot my thing. That'll be the first non-tick I've got. Come on, get on, you people of Sutton Coldfield. Get on my train. What causes trains to lean? The track. IRL, would you go or phone signaller? I don't know. They wouldn't trust me with a real train, would they? I'll phone a signaller up for a chat. He's probably a busy guy. Right, Four Oaks, final stop in this scenario is coming up next. And then we shall do another one. Yeah, I really do like the line. I actually do like the train. Fellow train, train wave. Does the other one go in the opposite way? I don't know. You think I've pre-planned this or something? Because I sat down this afternoon, made a note of all the all the notes I wanted to talk about, all the points I wanted to raise this evening. You know, the length of all the scenarios, how much it is, when it was released, what trains you get with it. You know, of course, I've done all of that, like a professional YouTuber and streamer would do. Yeah. Like I do, you know, every stream. I prepare, you know, hours in minutes in advance. Sometimes I just, yeah. How can you just sit there and lie? What are you implying, Larwood? You're implying I don't do things plan. Wow. Professionalism is my middle name. No, that's Margaret. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I can actually genuinely sit here and then read off notes, and because it wouldn't feel natural. I don't think I wouldn't be myself. That's not the way I do things. It's not the way I roll. Yeah, the sounds aren't the best. I will admit the sounds aren't the best. But yeah, it's a bug. They will be fixed. And also, I've given up now. Well, I've said this before. I had the chance to actually make some serious money by creating content for a publisher to promote their content. But they wanted it their way, and I refused. Because I couldn't do it. I do it my way and nobody else's way. You cannot tell me what to do. Nice run. Well done. Have a rest before your next trip. Hour, something like that. Show us your organised stream schedules on whiteboard. I've got a recording schedule on my whiteboard. It tells me what videos I've got to record. The stream schedule's in Discord, and that's what I refer to when I know what I'm streaming. Right, so, career. So that was the 84-minute one. Quite enjoyable. Now we're going up and down the valleys. Operate train 2P11. Oh, that one. From Redditch to Lichfield via Trent Valley on a wet morning. Traffic is starting to build up and there are some TSRs in force. Speed restrictions in force due to ongoing track maintenance works. Timekeeping might be slightly difficult this morning. Good luck. You're looking forward to Sunday, Kill Steve. That's not nice, is it? Steve no, it's literally Twitch, not Twitch, Discord. I rely, once I write down what streams I'm doing in Discord, no idea. I just rely on that. Total solar eclipse. I see what you did there, Larwood. Oh, hello, we're in a train. Good morning, driver. Please prepare your unit for departure and release the doors to allow passengers to board the train. While you wait to depart, make sure the destination display is set correctly and check the timetable. There are some track works along the lines with total solar eclipses in force. Keep your eyes wide open. So put the thing in the thing. There we go. Put the thing in the thing. That's that. Put the lights on. Do that. But you can't set up the... Oh, it's done. Look, Lichfield Trent Valley via Birmingham New Street. That wasn't Brummy at all, was it? Right, where are we going this time? We're going to from Redditch, where we are here. Alvechurch, Barnt Green, Longbridge, Northfield, Kings Norton, Bourneville, Selly Oak, University of Birmingham, Five Ways, Birmingham New Street, Aston, Gravely Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's Lane, Blake Street, Shenston, Lichfield, and Lichfield. So all the way out to Lichfield this time. It should be F7, F8. It's already done. I don't need to do it. Coming to visit you. Get the kettle on. Get the chocky bickies out. That's I can't see. Oh, that's not annoying at all. That's pretty much where I stopped last time, look. But it's not. Different place. Forget that. How do I make that noise stop? You'll have tea with 2 minutes. Okay. Like that, as soon as it turns on, the rain clears instantly. Oh yeah, I can't have those on. You're not making tea for everyone. But that's not very sporting of you, Dylan, is it? They sound like they're air powered. Get the larger out. The larger what? Teapot? Yeah, I don't think we'll be using the wipers much. Why do I have to pick a rainy one? Oh, 28 points. We're already going to be in a minus soon. Oh, don't unload passengers. Put the wiper on. There we go. You might need to sleep with you. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Oh, more of the speedage. Have I been to Alvechurch? I think I've been to Alvechurch. Don't know why I've been to Alvechurch, but I'm sure I've been there. Orange juice? Who drinks orange juice when it's not breakfast time? Oh, 70 limit. Right. Speeding up. Yeah, definitely do like the train, apart from the wipers. Wipers are a tad annoying. And the slowing down noises. And the fact it's quiet when it stops at a platform. Apart from that, I like the train. Yeah. Jamster, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Join in with the chat going on. Just don't speak to the clumsy pineapple. And you'll be fine. Right, 40 limit at the top of the hill. Alvechurch. What's at Alvechurch? I'm trying to work out why I went to Alvechurch. Is there a caravan centre at Alvechurch? I'm going to go in there for something. Right, oh god, 40 limit. Yeah, slow down for that. Magic wipers on, magic wipers off. That is true, Pina. And it's raining, raining on my train. Some wipers on some trains are actually quite pleasant. This, you couldn't have that on, could you? Because that's just no. I'm guessing that is how they actually sound, but just no. Right, coming to Alvechurch. Aha, catch me out with your noises. The wipers sound lovely. No, they don't. Right, single yellow, which means the next one is a red. It did warn us of track maintenance things, the maintenance of the track. Braking. Oh, we don't get some wheel slippage. That auto stop start like cars do. It's electric. Wouldn't be a lot of use really, would it? I'm guessing we have to wait for that train to come in before we can depart. There we go. Right. Opens the doors. Barry, thank you very much for the subscription. 6 months. That's nearly half a year. What year did Queen's Burnley Raw Pastory reach #1? No idea. Didn't know they did a song about Burnley. Did it get to #1? I don't buy anything by Queen, but the Burnley Rhapsody? It comes at Burnley. Right, Barnt Green. It's in 1.6 miles. Onwards! Another on bits. The dust is Queen. Why? Well. Top tip. Before you press enter or click the little, go symbol thing, read what you've put and see if it actually resembles what you wanted to put. If it doesn't, use a little deletey thing. Just, just saying. There's a little top tip there for you. Does seem a bit remote out here. I can see now why we had to wait at that red, because single track. What's at Barnt Green? Yeah. Quite a nice area, I think. Steve's top tap. See, I should. Shame I can't do that before I speak, isn't it? Steve's top chat tips. That was harder to say than it should have been. Rather than Steve's top tap tips. Because, we're all about the tap. I should speak, read it, then speak. What? You mean I should type it, read it, and then say it? I think that's where you were trying to go with that, Trent, but, It's like having someone watching... no, see, I can't speak now. It's like having people that are Russian watching me. Steve's top tap chips then, yeah. Say it, seed it. Well, not seed it. Say it, that's not farming. Say it, see it, read it. Oh, wow. Oh, speaking of farming, yeah, next Tuesday, new farm. We've moved on. See it, read it, think it, say it. Yeah, or something like that. Braking down to 15. Thought farming was coming to an end. Well, on YouTube, yes, because people on YouTube don't like farming. But people like watching it. So it's something we may stream. And we've gone to a smaller farm that I reckon will probably be 2 months maximum for us to finish. And then, so we'll do that. And then the plan is to go to a huge farm. Going to do one of the 4XL huge American things with all the big buds and stuff like that, which we've never done before. So going to do that. Any crashes or overruns? No, actually. It's all been quite good so far. World's most annoying wipers, but yeah. Right, and we come into Barnt Green. Emphasis on so far. Yeah. It's a really nice route. Alright, in we... Oh. Probably more enjoyable muted. Well, that's not very nice. I'll be quiet then if you want. It's fine. I can just do this. Not quite the same though, is it? I just turned the game audio down. Why is Pina's name called Pauline Hollywood? Because he made some concoction and called himself Pauline Hollywood. So his name got changed. Right, Longbridge. Wipers on. Oh, don't speed. Right, 6 so far. Doing okay. So Longbridge next. And then to Northfield. And then back in towards the centre of Birmingham. Northfield's on like the west side of Birmingham. Over towards the motorway, the M5. So we're coming back into the centre. Have I been on Eurostar? Not the passenger one, no. Something I was supposed to do this time last year was go to TML in Germany. And then something happened. I'm not sure what that stopped me going. Been on the vehicle one. It does sound nicer from the outside. Shame on the inside you can't see. I hope the rain stops and doesn't carry on for the whole journey. My stream is buffering. No, it's fine. It is you. It's not me. He's fine, ain't it? Twain. Give me a little train honk. Oh, hang on, we've got to slow down. Wipers on, wipers off. That's noisy. So yeah, so tomorrow night, back in X-Plane for a trip from Memphis. Down to, where are we going? Key West. In jet. It's about a 2.5 hour flight, so could be around a 3-hour stream tomorrow. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, 2 streams a day, one at lunchtime and one in the evening, with all sorts of things going on. And then a long stream next Wednesday, 5.5 hour train sim journey from Glasgow up to Mallaig, and some other things as well. Oh, diesely goodness. I just sounded so good. 2 streams a day. Starting to feel like lockdown 1 again. Yeah. What train will I use for the 5-hour journey? I've got no idea, actually. I don't know what train it is. I probably won't know until I sit down to start it. I was doing 3 a day, wasn't I, at one point during the first lockdown? I was doing 1 in the morning, 1 like early afternoon, then 1 in the evening. I was just getting into that cycle as well, doing a train sim stream every single day. I was really enjoying those. Yeah, that's next Wednesday. I did put in Discord at the start about 3 o'clock. I might actually do it at about 4 o'clock. So it'll finish about 9:30. Right, into Longbridge. Where are we? Yeah, Longbridge we come. I wonder if they've got any of the works modelled. It's mainly houses now. Let's have a look. Over passengers. Zoomy, 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 zoomy. La da 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 da. Can't remember where, in relation to the train station, the factory was. I think here. Because it would have been next to the train station. Yeah, those look quite nice. Oh, hang on, we got to do the zoomy, 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 zoomy. Oh god, lights. No, wipers. That one. Forward. And onwards to Northfield. Slowly. So yeah, so over Easter, Good Friday, we've got the Tenants on Friday lunchtime, so midday. Friday evening, some American Truck Sim in multiplayer. Saturday lunchtime is a surprise multiplayer stream. That's going to work well, considering the people that are going to be in it won't even know what it is. Saturday evening is some Forza Horizon 4. Sunday lunchtime is Truck and Logistics Simulator, because that's all been updated, so we're going to come back and have another look at that. Now with manual gearboxes, looking forward to that one. Sunday night is going to be hilarious, a shooting game, Day of Infamy. I'm rubbish at shooting games, so that can only end well. Monday lunchtime, some scrap mechanic, going to try and build something, don't know what. Monday evening is Wreckfest, and then Tuesday evening is farming. Wednesday late afternoon is train sim. Thursday is Microsoft Flight Sim, and that takes us up to the end of next week. How can they prepare if it's a surprise? Well, they can't. That's what's so devilishly cruel. Have I played Star Wars Battlefront 2? No. It's the simple answer to that. It could end up being a single player stream. But, you know, the intention will be it'll be multiplayer. Right, into Northfield. It's fine. If I'm on my own, it'll be just grand. Means Dylan has to be up at 11:45. No, 11:55. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, so NIMBY rails that we have been doing every Saturday is now going to go to fortnightly for now. And lots of changes will be visible next time we do it. Because lots of work's going on in between streams now, whereas there wasn't before. So I'll jump into it for a week on Saturday and probably won't recognise it myself. And we're going to try and bring... be aware there is a TSR ahead due to track maintenance. Be vigilant. If you've not seen me drive a train. Yeah, we're going to bring back the ranch soon as well. Once that gets an update, that'll come back at some point this week. Next month rather. Yeah, it was noted, Peanut. You've got till tomorrow. What about OMSI? That's fortnightly. So that will be back the week after next. So yeah, we're going to try and do the same as we did on the last OMSI stream. I'll just stick with one map. And we're adding some new maps. So hopefully it'll be Strathshire or Scunthorpe 2020. And some point during April, when there is something new to show you, I'll organise another bus stream. But at the moment, nothing new on the bus front. Right, so here's that temporary restriction. As people look like oranges are wandering around on the track. And there they are, in fact. Looks like he's taking his dog for a walk. Oh no, he's not. Oh, we're doing something important. Having a tea break, probably. So, station coming up down here is King's Norton. So it's cool. You know, there's a bit of this that's the same as the rest. Obviously, we're going through this part because the central part does link up. But then either side of New Street, it changes, which is quite nice. So although the majority of it is the same line, it doesn't feel like it's all the same route. You're just going backwards and forwards. So if you are new to the stream, then welcome indeed. Trains is something that I stream every single Wednesday. So next Wednesday back with a 5.5 hour route going from Glasgow up to Mallaig. So if you're into train sim, do check that out. But currently streaming 6 days a week. That will be changing in probably June, realistically, down to 5 days a week. Right, into King's Norton we come. In the rain. Braking. Lots of braking. No wheel slip on this. Other lines we've had and other trains we've had, wheel slip's been modelled. Nothing on this. That's a mean haircut. That's definitely a mean haircut. It looks a bit like me. Could be me. Right. Looks grumpy. Definitely could be me then. Bourneville. 1.06 of the miles. He's from Birmingham. He might not be. Just because he's driving a train that's going through Birmingham doesn't mean he's from Birmingham. Not ginger enough. Right, up to a 60 limit towards Bourneville. I just can't leave those wipers on. It's just a pain. Is there an actual... Hang on. I would try and look when it's gone dark, wouldn't I? Is there an actual wiper control? What's this one over here? Tail lights, marker lights, fan, screen, cab lights. DRA. I don't think there's an actual wiper control. Otherwise I could have probably used that. Hang on, they're there. Wiper switch. Oh wow, that's different. It's like watching an old game of Pong. Can we get out and go to the factory? Yeah, unfortunately not. Blimey, that's definitely a thing. It's clear in the rain. Sort of. It's like... Wow. Oh, I see. Typically it resets from the other one. It's flattened the battery, yeah. Hi Steve, you're back. Did you go anywhere? Did you seek permission before you left? You got to stick your hand up to leave. Braking, lots of braking, much brakingness. Oh, that's not bad actually. How comes they didn't open? Stick your hand up. Hold a chicken in the air. Stick a deck chair up your nose. Fly a Dumbo jet and then bury all your clothes. No, I was thinking of something completely different. There we go. Put them on. Put slow-mo wipers on. Overshoot. It weren't bad. Only slightly overshooted. Well, if I'd gone any further back, that one wouldn't have opened. So it's either they can't get off the front or they can't get off the back. They can't have everything in life. Selly Oak is in the one of the miles. There is the factory. All of the chocolate comes out. Up your cream egg chute. Indeed. Well, that's what they made there. Oh, wiper speed for the win. A lot of Charlies in there. There's a lot of Charlies in the stream. Easy, Peanut. Is this a subway train? No. Not many subways in Birmingham. Bing! Right, Selly Oak coming up. Visit to the hospital. Didn't realise wipers could run that slow on a 323. It's the only speed in which they're acceptable. Because otherwise they're just annoying. Where does the canal stop and end? They both mean the same thing. Start and stop, you mean? Well, it's the Grand Union, isn't it, that goes into Birmingham. So that links up and eventually goes up towards Nottingham, I want to say. Train. Right, into Selly Oak. Lots of braking. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was a... Hang on, hang on, hang on. All open. Oh, see? Huge flipping long platform. Oh, I thought I'd nailed it by being close to the end. 6-car train, stop there. I'm probably about that. Yeah, there's some cars back there. Can you go? Yes. If it's basic you're after, you're in the right place. We like basic. Alright, University of Birmingham, which sounds like a contradiction in terms, but okay. Is it University of the West Midlands it's called now? No, or University of Heart of England or something? Because they called it University of Birmingham. It sounds like a bit... You like this train? It sounds like a Dyson. You are quite odd, aren't you? Right, so it's into here. Now I'm guessing it's going to be 5 ways and then... Yeah, 5 ways and then New Street after this. Yeah, Birmingham's got university. It's, well, not far from 5 ways, oddly. I'm saying nothing there, Peanut. It's called the University of the Heart of England or something. This train does sound... My Dyson doesn't sound anything like this.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. So there's the canal. I don't think I've ever been on the canal through Birmingham. You can do, like, Birmingham Canal cruises and stuff. Like, okay. World's slowest wipers for the win. Meep, meep. 5 ways, 1.6 miles. Right, to Five Ways. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a canal sim, because I think that'd actually be quite relaxing. Just chugging along a canal. Providing the scenery around the outside of it is actually quite nice, of course. Not the most interesting game ever, though. Well, no, but going through locks and things, because they're a pain in the backside in real life. It's like running simulator. Yeah, about 5 miles an hour maximum. So it's just, you can get off sometimes and just walk alongside, and you can just like keep up with them. Oh, that's some stopping. I've overbraked. There we go. Same as tractors when ploughing a field. Yeah, but at least you've got the field to look at, I suppose. Yeah, actually I think it'd be quite an interesting thing, because you could have all different canals. You could have different canal boats, because you get like river cruisers that are down in like Norfolk and stuff on the Norfolk Broads, and proper canal boats, because they're quite tricky to steer, and have to negotiate through locks and things. Oh, well, there isn't. There probably is, because there's a simulation for everything, so there probably is a canal boat simulator. Right, coming to Five Ways. There's a nice kebab shop in Five Ways. Well, it used to be. Probably isn't anymore. Yeah, I don't even think he noticed that we named the bus after him yesterday, Sam. Narrow boat simulator as opposed to wide boat simulator. Right, it's raining. It's right into New Street we go again, with the world's slowest wipers on. Asking where Five Guys in Five Ways is could be iffy. It's really dodgy. You used to have to walk across there if you're going to get a kebab late at night. Walk up to Five Ways. It's like subways going underneath the quite a busy road junction. Sometimes a bit dodgy walking through there at night. These wipers, just like, it's like, oh god. Okay, so the only two negatives I've found so far with this whole, you know, the route itself, great. Love the train. Don't like the wipers. And the audio when slowing down, and actually three negatives. The audio when slowing down is very dodgy. And then the fact that there's no audio when you're stopped. But those are bugs, so they'll be fixed. It'd almost be better if they just turned down the audio for the wipers. It would be quite nice, actually, so that you couldn't hear it as much. Right, into New Street we come. The amount of times I've been stopped in these tunnels, especially when you're trying to get somewhere or know that there's a bus that you're trying to catch coming out of the station, and I've been sat in these tunnels. It's like, oh. Slowing. Well, at least we can see now coming into here. Apart from the rain. I can't stand the rain. That's a lot of speeding. That's quite a considerable amount of speedage going on. It does actually look and feel like New Street. It does look really good. I like the way it sounds in here as well. Apart from the gunshots, obviously. But it's Birmingham. Yeah, popping into the boring. I prefer the old boring to the new one. Right, New Street. So, oh, blimey, still got quite a few to go. So New Street, then Aston, Gravely Hill again, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, which is as far as we got last time. Then on to Butler's Lane, Blake Street, Shenstone, Lichfield City, and Lichfield Trent Valley. So that's like 37 minutes away. So still a bit to go. There's a nice baguette place outside the boring. Off we go. Next stop will be Aston. Awesomeness. It's raining underground. That's a thing. I'd like to do the new Derby scenery to this new street scenery one day. Yes, I used to come into here a lot. I used to get train from Swindon to either Bristol Parkway and change there, or I'd go up to Cheltenham or Gloucester and change, and then come up into New Street. So it actually does look and feel like New Street. It's really cool. I just love about Train Sim compared to those other train sims is the variety. And you know, this doesn't look bad. Sorry, what was that, NT? I missed that. There's a Suez Canal simulator coming out in April. I did say earlier that someone's done a mod for MSFS that puts that evergreen ship stuck in the Suez Canal. So I bet there'll be a lot of planes flying around that after putting the mod in. So that's quite cool. We're doing some MFS next week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 5.5 hour trip from Glasgow up to Mallaig. Can't do that in Train Sim World. Next Wednesday. Alright. 30 limit coming up. At least Train Sim World looks Decton. Anton Decton? Trent language, yeah. Its audio's actually quite good, apart from the slowing down bit. Minus 16,600 and well, pretty much 16,600 points. So we're doing well. We were saying this yesterday, that can you imagine if Microsoft relaunched Train Sim in the same way that they've done with MSFS? If they just went, you know what, we'll have that, thanks very much. That would be quite nice. Right, down into... Oh, we're not stopping at Duddeston. See, I was doing the slowage into Duddeston and we're not stopping there. We got 1.5 of the miles to go before we do the stoppage at the Aston. That's noisy. Right, here's Aston. 1 mile to go. Last time in Birmingham was Whalley a few years ago. Last train journey I made was Swindon to Bristol Temple Meads and back from Parkway. Last train journey I did was Swindon to... Nailsy and back... No, Nailsy and Backwell. What's the one where... Burnham-on-Sea. The Burnham-on-Sea one. I came back from there back to Swindon. The last train journey I did, that was probably 4 years ago. 3 years ago. Not, it's High something. Highbridge and Burnham. That's the kiddie. Yeah, Highbridge. Highbridge back to Swindon was the last train journey I made. No, tell a lie. It was Swindon to Highbridge. My parents are going on holiday and my dad couldn't drive that far, so I drove them down in their car and got the train back, and then the following week went back down by train and drove them back again in their car. Yeah, so Swindon to Highbridge was the last journey I made. Am I driving up Donington? Oh god, yeah. Your last journey was into Birmingham New Street. Well, there you go. See, I was on them all the time, going up and down to, depending on what time if I couldn't get out of work early on a Friday, if I got out of work early on a Friday, I'd get the coach because it was cheaper, and there's a coach at like 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon that went into Birmingham, and then came back at like 5 o'clock at night on Sunday. If I couldn't get out early, then I'd get a later train up, but I wouldn't get in till about 9 o'clock at night, so I'd have to go to the pub and do some catching up. Right, Gravely Hill, 1.3 miles. So track change. And we've done that. We have done the tracking of the changes, the changing of the tracks. Not changing of the guard, but changing of the tracks. Speeding. There is some speeding. The line I'd like in this is the Swindon to Gloucester. So that's a really nice line. Going up through Kemble, Stroud, Stonehouse, and into Gloucester. Don't know why I'm doing 18 when it's a 40. Right, into Gravely Hill. Yeah, it's a really nice line. Enjoying this. Taking in the Brummie scenery, yeah. Into Gravely, Gravely. Into the hill place we come. Gravelly as in gravel, or Gravely as in grave? What railway company operates this line? I'm guessing London Midland. The gravel place. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who operates out here now. I barely know who operates where I am. I think it's still GWR. In the lovely green livery. Braking. West Midlands Railway operates Cross City. Oh. Well, this is probably set when, obviously, they didn't anymore. Or they haven't yet. I knew what I mean. We don't. Well, that's good. Because if you did, then you've been around too long. Ever. Again, good. I really like the GWR livery. It suits it being on a DMU as well. It looks really smart. I do miss hearing the HSTs coming through Swindon, because I could hear them on a clear night. You just nod and agree. Yeah, story of my life. Right, Erdington. Wipers. Power. How are we doing on the tick front? Ooh, lots of ticks. Minus 19,000 points, but lots of ticks. Right, speeding towards Erdington. Which is probably not a good thing. And slowing down. Ow! That was loud. Slowing down. Oh, these wipers. No. Slowing down towards Erdington. I think it'd be nice if it actually stopped raining at some point. It is accurate for the UK, in all fairness. Yeah. Rain. You know, what have we had last 2 days here? 21 degrees, and then we got snow coming up. It's like, yep, that's UK weather for you. Get your shorts out. Oh no, no. Get your skis out. Yeah, I don't care. Hopefully I've got 10 days off after tomorrow. So I've got to plan it. I plan to leave the house maybe twice during that 10 days. Once if I can get away with it. Just to get bread and milk. Oh, I can't wait. 21 degrees isn't shorts weather. Oh, there were people out in shorts. I wasn't, but there were people out in shorts. Sam's probably just still wearing shorts because he wears them all year. Chester Road in half a mile. You're off for the next 2 weeks. You need to pop out for an appointment. Ooh, get you with an appointment. So yeah, so that's why there's 2 streams a day coming up over Easter, why there's a long stream next Wednesday. And I might do something extra on Thursday and Friday next week as well. Your point about your feet, they're in weird positions. Ill-fitting footwear. So I really want to do some more bus mechanic sim. And I might have another look at the cakes thing in cooking sim, but I think that's just strange. So there's a couple of games I want to go back and have a look at, but it's trying to find the time to fit them in. Don't have the time. And I can't squeeze in 3 streams a day. That's just madness. I'd be just broken. World's slowest wipers. More broke. Well, yeah, I'm feeling it actually today. Wild green. And if you are also broken, do check out the Discord server, which is linked there. No one's got this far on YouTube, so we can not worry about them really. Wild green coming up next. And then Sutton Coldfield, 4 Oaks, which is as far as we got last time. And then it's all new. That was some early breakage. Allotment, anybody? Just imagine that wouldn't have been that pleasant if these were all diesel lines. Like, grow your cabbages, smelling of diesel. I like the lighting. Yeah, it does actually look. I really am impressed with the route. The only issues I've had with it have been the train. Just imagine a pacer on this route would have actually been quite pleasant. or something disease, or something. You know, train itself, noise is going along fine. Braking noise, odd, but that's a bug. They're going to fix that. Wiper noise, irritating. I'd want to turn that down. So it was diseasely before the 323s. Okay. Well, that point when it was electrocuted, I should imagine. I just prefer diesel. Occasionally, see, I like the view out the front of this. Occasionally, there are electric trains that please me. Sutton Coldfield, 1.3 of the miles. A pacer on this route would be utter rubbish. How very dare you, sir? Well, I'm shocked and stunned by that. Pacer and rubbish? Wow. I saw a sign, got excited. Right, 35 coming up down here has become... Oh no. Take that back. Did you... Well... Pacers, there are no words. Pacers, wow. Come along here, dissing my favourite train. Sounds like they haven't been around long, indeed. Yeah, there are bits of this, I should imagine, that still are diseasely. But it was quite nice being in New Street, just only hearing diesels. So I do, you know, I know electrification is the future and it's better for the environment. To be honest, I think these bloody overhead wires look damn ugly as an infrastructure, and the trains aren't as nice. But you know, it's all about saving the planet that we can't do. It's too late because we're all doomed. We're doomed, I tell you. See, that'd have been a perfect stop. But it won't like that. No, it opens those ones around there. Oh, the HST on just... Oh. Yeah, we can stop now, A-Trail. World's slowest wipers for the win. Four Oaks, right, this is as far as we got last time, this next stop. Still got all ticks, doing well on the ticket front. Points minus 27,000, not so good, but you know, it's not about the points, is it? It's about the passenger satisfaction. It's all about the passengers. I can't turn the wiper off because if I turn it back on again I'll have to go and twiddle with the thing. Points mean prizes, yeah. I don't like them because they shut the bridge I have to go over to get to work for like 3 months while they lowered the track. No, replaced the bridge because they couldn't lower the track enough. And it made my way home from work longer. Oh, the passenger's satisfied being 5 minutes late. Peekaboo! They're not complaining. hardship. It was. Right, so 4 Oaks. Any axe murders on board? He looks a bit odd. I don't trust him. Bing. If you ain't complaining, that's 10 out of 10. Well, yeah. They all look happy. Am I 5 minutes late? Oh, 6 minutes late, actually. It's fine. I'd be happy to take a minor detour off my local line. I went from a 12-minute commute to like half an hour. It's ridiculous. It was. Just because they couldn't lower the track enough to get the electric lines under it. They had to put a new bridge in. Well, if your commute time over doubles, that's a bad thing. You have to walk for 45 minutes every day. Get a bus. It's only 22 minutes each way. That's not bad, really. Right, so this is as far as we went last time. Got to 4 Oaks. Now we're going to go further. Moanier than me. 45 minutes in one direction. Yeah, well, make sure when you leave the other end, then you don't walk 45 minutes away. Otherwise, you'll be an hour and a half from home. That's just inconvenient. Triple burger for 99p. Oh yeah, the treble. 99p. Which will look nothing like that when you get it. It'll just be thrown into a one of those wrappy things from like 4 feet. I kill you. Silence. I kill you. Get a bike, NT. That'll do it. Problem solved. Skateboard. I think I'm having to go from Swindon to University of West England for my commute on days I have to go in. Oh, the hardship. Saw a video the other day about how they make burger ads. Not scammy at all. No, any of those places you see food pictured, it never looks like that. Did you just call NT a bike? Yeah. Get a scooter. Roller skates. Right, Butler's Lane. I need to swear. Butler's Lane, Blake Street, Shenston, Lichfield, and Lichfield Trent Valley to go. Into Butler's Lane we come. Yeah, the audio is a bit suspect, but got a trampoline. Why have they got a garage in their back garden? Sure, that's inconvenient. You have to drive the car drive it all over the lawn and drive it into a house that's been built the wrong way round. If anyone needs a toilet. See, Train Sim World is better than Train Sim then. No, it's not. It's just not. You are just wrong. With a capital R. What's my favourite American route in this game? None. I hate them all. Because you're sat on the wrong side of the train. It's like everything American. We'll stick a chuffing great big engine in it and make it do nothing. Right, Blake Street. Never understood that with American vehicles. The thing's got a 7.2 litre V8 engine and produces 160 horsepower. Why does it only produce that little amount of horsepower? What have you done to it? We can get a 1 litre engine here that produces that sort of horsepower. But it's America. Bigger is better. Right, down into Blake Street. Duck under the bridge because I want to smack my head. Well, there you go, Jonathan. We've been saying that for, well, the last couple of days, doing a comparison between, you know, Train Sim and Train Sim World. Train Sim might not look as good as Train Sim World, but because it has been around longer, there is more variety of routes. There are longer routes than you get in Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2, which gives you a whole better feeling. In the same way that the bus looks good, but isn't as good as OMSI, and X-Plane is superior to Microsoft Flight Sim. It's not about the looks, it's about the overall simulation experience. American trains are nice, except freight trains. I do want to go on the California Zephyr, on some Amtrak stuff. There are some track maintenance works between this station and Shenston, so TSRs are in force. Are they now? Right, so we've got a 15 coming up down here. Yeah, and I'm with you there, NT. If you're about the looks, then it isn't as good. It's not bad, but it isn't as good as Train Sim World. And because it's quite old, sometimes some of the routes aren't optimized well. I get issues with stuttering sometimes, but it all depends on the route and how it's been done. So, yeah. You couldn't go back to Train Sim after playing Train Sim World. I couldn't wait to go back to Train Sim after playing you know, I'm being slightly unfair on Train Sim World. It has a place. It's great that because it's on console, that it's getting console gamers into Sims, and you know, anybody getting to any sort of sim is a plus. Because then when they eventually make the move to PC, they'll already be into sim games, and then will open up their horizons to everything else that's out there. And you know, visually, Train Sim World is good. I've never played it on a console. I should imagine it's a whole different experience. But for me, there isn't the variety of routes that you can get for Train Sim, and they're not long enough. I'm a fan of a long route. You know, something that's 2 hours, something that's an hour and a half, and you just don't get that in Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2 because of size limitations. But you know, there is a place for it. Right, 10 limit coming up down here. More people doing work. Oh yeah. They were put at the bottom of a slight hill as well, weren't they? It's quite nice, getting a bit more rural, not rural, out here. Train Sim World 2 routes seem to be slowly getting longer. I've seen nothing that's more than an hour. Which again, I think is aimed more at the console market. And that's fine. But the problem as well, being Train Sim World franchise, next year there'll be, or later this year, there'll be Train Sim World 3. And then there'll be Train Sim World 4. Sandpatch Grade takes back an hour and a half. So there's an hour and a half scenario. I've seen nothing that long. Okay, if there is, then that's great. Yeah, we're not talking miles, we're talking time. This scenario is 84 minutes. So I've seen nothing in Train Sim World or Train Sim World 2 that's more than an hour. That's my point. And obviously, you know, next week we're doing a journey that's 5.5 hours. I've done a trip that's 7.5 hours in this. That's my issue. If you wanted something longer, you can't do it in Train Sim World. I don't think you'll ever be able to, because the size of the route would be absolutely enormous. Right, a mile to Shenston. We can finally speed up. How long was the Transpennine? Wasn't that long. 57 minutes? 55 minutes, something like that. That's my, you know, my big issue with it, and the fact that, not that you've got to do them, that is, there's the whole, you know, repairing fences and putting up posters and putting in bike locks or whatever it is. It's a train sim. Why would you even put that thing into a train sim? Focus the time and effort you've put in that into doing other things then. More trains, more routes. Why was somebody, I know, we're doing a train sim. Oh, let's get people to repair fences. Why was no one at our meeting going, hang on, this isn't fence repair simulator, it's supposed to be train sim. Put some extra scenarios in, put a bit longer route in. And braking. it's a you know, I really liked it. As soon as it came out, I was doing all the scenarios. You know, West Somerset Railway was brilliant. I got severely disappointed by Great Western because it was supposed to be the Great Western Main Line. Thinking, great, I can do a journey then from Paddington down to Bristol or no, Reading. You can't just no. Yeah, you know, I'm one of those that never saw the whole point of all the stuff you could do in Tourist Bus, which I know was all ideas they put in there because they just threw everything at one game. But the whole, you know, buying a flat, furnishing it, the whole containers thing, it was just like, no. It's a tourist bus simulation. Train sim world. It's not a train sim, is it? It's train sim world. Well, it's not. A train driver isn't going to get out of his train and go and repair a fence. If it had been maintenance simulator, okay. You know, network rail simulator, fine. Repair some tracks, can repair some fences, repair some signals, repair some points. Yeah, that actually could be quite interesting in all fairness. But just don't bundle it in with a train sim. You don't get it in ETS2. Oh, hang on, we'll better go and repair some potholes in the road. Over the motorway? Over the motorway. So down into Lichfield we come. So Lichfield City is the first stop. And then Lichfield Trent Valley is where we then do stop. With the world's slowest wipers. Yeah, and I get that, but there isn't in Fernbus. There isn't in OMSI. There isn't in ETS2. I know why they've done it, and it didn't work. And the feedback is that it didn't work, but because basically they just threw all of their ideas at one game to see what works and what didn't. So thankfully, a majority of that stuff won't be going to the bus and Fernbus. Right, 45 coming up as we come down into Lichfield. Yeah, and you the only time I've ever been to that apartment was to buy it. So why bother? So when you buy the other bus garage thing, the one out in the sticks, the only time I've ever had to go there was to buy it. Never had to go back there again. Because it was all ideas that they put in to see what worked. And thankfully that didn't. Right, 20 limit. As we come down to Lichfield City, our penultimate stop for this stream slash video slash look at the line, which has been going for 3 hours now. Yikes! With a capital yike. you go to Lichfield Trent Valley. I know. That's why I said this is our penultimate stop. Braking. I didn't put my lights on, so I did. Stoppaging. Lots of stoppaging. Boo, 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 boo. Opens the doorsy. Oh, look at that. Now that was good. That was... Oh, see? That's the one. That's just look. That's perfection. Absolute, total, and utter. See, I am just both ends in. Look, you couldn't even. I bet Larwood couldn't get any better than that. I'm better than Larwood. Ha 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 ha. Challenged. No, because he just stop and then do backwards and forwards to get it right. Totally. I'm better at Larwood at stopping at Lichfield City in one go in the 323 on a Wednesday. Oh, that's some speeding. No, I think the apartment thing is something that's possibly going to be coming to the bus. That you'll be able to start and finish your day from your apartment. So you'd have to get a bus to where you're starting a route from, I think. Right, Lichfield Trent Valley is our final stop, and what a great line. Really am impressed by it. Well worth the money. Really interesting going through the centre of Birmingham and out and about either side. Right, yellow, which means the next one's red. That's useful because it's the end of the line. Or you could drive to the depot and take the train into service. Can't, because the scenario will end when I when I end up here. I'm sure they will fix the bugs, because they are known bugs. They're not deal breakers. The audio isn't fantastic, but you know, it's fine. This audio's great. It's just that audio when it's slowing down. Ah, okay, there's a patch. Cool. Yeah, it's great. I will do the other scenarios as well. I'll probably do those on the Youtubes. Boo, boo, boo. Open the doors. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Not that anybody ever gets out of a train and goes, oh, there's a gap. Can you expect a gap? It's not like the train just has got its own platform running along with it. A fold down bit of platform. Someone nicked the cathedral. Yeah, you'd think you'd notice it, wouldn't you? Good run. Despite the TSRs, it's time to change cabs and get ready for the return. The train now becomes the 840 2R21 back to Redditch. Yeah, but it doesn't. I scored 0. Woohoo! All those speedings. That was great. So yes, 6 scenarios you get there as standard. So the 2 long ones I've just done, a 72-minute one as well across the city, and a couple of 47, 44 and a 48. So yeah, a bit of length there. Yeah, I will, not that anybody's got this far on YouTube anyway, but that will be linked down below. So there we go. We will end back tomorrow night for flight at 7 o'clock in some X-Plane going from Memphis down to Key West. 2.5 hour flight where I won't be alone. Mad Sam, as we're now going to call him, will be here joining me for that one. I'm sure he's got his joke book at hand, so that won't be going anywhere near YouTube, I expect. And then 2 streams on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, 2 on Monday. So plenty of stuff coming up over the bank holiday weekend. So thanks to you lot for keeping me company for the last 3 hours. Thank you very much indeed. To this lot then. So for moderating, to Dylan, Larwood and Nightbot, Jonathan and Jamster for following, and Mark and Barry for subscribing, and Hillsman, Trent and Skippy for hosting. Thank you very, very much indeed. And yes, hopefully Scott. So there we go. We will end back tomorrow night, 7 p.m, not 6, 7 p.m. for some flight. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.